What's going on, y'all? True Powerhouse Frenchies. So, what we talking about is the 5 signs that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to need to know when your female dog's in labor, you guys. So, with that being said, when your female dog's in labor, man, she go through a series of, events that'll give you hints that you need to get up in there, you guys, to get the reverse test, reverse PG, which is reverse progesterone test. But we call it reverse PG for short. Let's go through the signs, you guys. So, and listen, don't panic when this situation happens, because she can go into labor at nighttime and all the vets are closed, you guys. But this is what you look out for. If your female dog stop eating and drinking, and it's around day 60, if not past that, bam, that's a sign to look out for. You got a sign where, she's, when you give her a temperature, you check her temperature. If she's running, if her temperature dropping towards 98, typically, you need to get in the vet. Don't panic if she at a 98, you guys. I've took a dog in at 97, but 97, she's in labor. That's a guarantee. 98, dogs are in labor, but you don't want to drop it lower than 97. Dog temperatures normally run from 101, 102. You might catch some at 103, but for me, I've seen them from 100, 101, 102. That's that range. So when it start going 98, you guys, 99, 98, by the time she get 98, you should be trying to figure out is the next sign. And the next sign would be panting. That's 3. So if she panting, you can check the temperature, panting, 4 signs, nesting. You know what I'm saying, you guys? For me, nesting is not a big one for me because you have dogs that would nest 2 weeks before they even getting ready to, let the pups hit the ground. So not all dogs do that. You do got some that nest the night before or 2 days before, but you got some that'll nest, you guys, 2 weeks before. So nests are not a big one for me, but you still don't discount that. You go off those. But if your dog did all 4 of those things, or at least 3 out of the 5, 3 out of 5 is a go for me to go to the vet and get the reverse PG. Now, the reverse PG is the 5th one. That's going to let you know exactly where you stand in this process. Some people go and have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You know what I'm saying? And if you're good at it, you got experience, or you either know your dog or a combination of both, you're probably only going to have to get 1 reverse progesterone test. But if you might not, walk down this road before, or you still trying to get the feel of how she handled, you might have to get 2 or 3. These tips that I'm giving you, it kind of helps you where you don't have to keep going to get them. Because some people, they panic, around this time, and they'll go in and find out she's still at a 12. You waste the money. Then you will go back, she's at reverse PG at 8. They go keep telling you come back. You go back. They're not gonna give you a C-section if you're going to get if she's doing C-section birth at a 5. Just not. They're looking typically for a 3 and under, you guys. In most cases, they want a 3 and under, but they prefer 2. But when she's a 3, it's a go. So, and that's if you're getting a C-section. Natural birth is a whole different thing. You can do that from home. Even doing that from home, you guys, you can still get a dog caught, in a canal, and now on pup number 4 or such, or a 5, and have to go to the vet and let the vet pull out the remaining. We do have some breeders that's experienced. Not saying that you should try, but they feel like they can pull out that one that's stuck. So let's say it's 3 or 4, and bam, you pull out the one that's stuck, and then the rest will come out. If now you got 6, you got your pup 7, you got your pup 8, and this if you got bullies or something. But for me, if I was in a situation like that, if I was giving natural birth and a pup got stuck, the most right thing to do is to go to the vet and let them finish their process. For us, we do. I'm sorry, you guys. For us, we do C-sections because we work in the field of the French bulldogs. So for French bulldogs, we prefer C-sections because the canal of the female French bulldog averagely they can't really. It's really a risk. They can't really handle natural birth. I'm not saying all don't have natural birth, but it's rolling the dice, you guys. It's really tricky. It's rolling the dice. So you can roll the dice, take a gamble with your adult female dog. But for me, we don't tend to put them in harm's way. So we just we go get the C-section for most cases. You know what I'm saying? Well, for all cases. Not yet. We never had a natural birth. So if you see a dog panting, you can have this scenario. You know, let me paint you a scenario. It's 8, it's 9 o'clock at night, all vets are closed. She's panting. You know, what are you gonna do, you guys? Don't panic. You know, because I've had this situation happen a few months ago with a dog. She was panting. I did panic a little bit, but you know, just a little bit. It's only natural, you know, but you know, we relaxed. First thing in the morning, we got in the vet. First thing in the morning, I checked the temperature. The temperature was at a 99 that night, you know, and she was panting. That's 2. She wasn't eating. That's 3. Them 3 signs is good enough for me for being a French bulldog breeder. I really don't go off the nesting, you know, because like I said, I know my dog. Them 3 signs enough telling me I need to go get a reverse PG. By the time that morning came, she was at a 98. I said, okay, boom, we go be at the vet at 7 a.m. So we there. We at the vet 7 a.m. Let me paint you this scenario. We get in. It's two guys in front of me, you guys. Already, they doing reverse PGs. They dogs are labeled too. So you would think, this is how some people look at it, that you know, first come, first serve. No, we're not when it comes to labor, not to when you win a reproductive vet and they trying to, you know, do us, you know, who need it first. It's like if you was in an emergency room from a human being. You know, and you know, you could be already in there, but somebody coming in the ambulance, they go halt you doing with you and take care of that emergency first. So, you know, let me tell you something, you guys. So you can go to a vet. And, now I don't know how all vets are across the United States, but you go to a vet and not get a PG done, you know, but you got a reverse PG. But that's rolling the dice. I don't know if any all vets, any vet will let you do it, but I know some out here in Chicago, stuff like that, they'll let you do it, but you got to sign a waiver saying we're not responsible for your pups then, since you don't want the reverse PG. And I advise you always get a reverse PG. Don't try to eyeball that, you know, because your pup can be at a reverse PG 11, but you don't know it, and the vet don't know it, but you like signed the waiver. Once you sign that waiver, all vets are off. They're not responsible. You'll get them pups. You done pulled them out too early, and within a week later, they died. You know, that's what it is. Or they died off one by one. You don't want that. You can't go to the vet. They not responsible. You sign that waiver. So you go in there. My thing is, when I went those 2 guys in front of me, I was at a reverse PG 1. You know, I had a guy that was at a 3, and I had a guy that was at a 6. The guy that was at a 6, no, the guy that was at a 3 went to another vet because he was mad because they bumped me up. And he like, look, it's only, you know, one doc here that's reverse, and we going, you know, in order, you know, the severity of the situations. She had a 1. She panting. You know, you can't get no lower than that besides a 0. So you know, his dog was in labor at the 3. So what do vets do? They tell you, if your dog at a 3 and under, then they ready to pull your pup. If your dog come in and reverse PG at a 4, they gonna tell you to go home. And if they ain't told you to go home, the vet rolling the dice. You know what I'm saying? They don't supposed to pull your pup out at a 4, at a 5, at a 6, none of that. It got to be 3 and under, you guys. So remember, I told you. And if you got a vet that pull your pup at a 4, and your pup died off, you know, within a week or 2, that's because he pulled him too early. You do got vets that do that. So just know your worth. You know what I'm saying? If he tell you 4, but it's okay to pull a pup, tell him no. You know, you might want to say that extra $1 and be like, yeah, I'm going to let him do it. But that extra $1 can actually cost your pup state life, you guys. So remember, I told you that, you know, because they lungs might not be fully developed. Something ain't fully developed if it's at a 4. So don't roll a dice like that. 3 and under is what, you know what I'm saying, to bring them on home. With that being said, he rushed me and bumped me up first. The guy that was at a 3, he was another breeder. We shook hands. He said, I'm going to another vet. Can't wait for my girl. That was to be understood, you know. But I would have still stayed there. He was panicking, you guys, because it don't take, you know, once you in that back room and she's getting a C-section, it don't take no more than an hour. You know what I'm saying? For them to, you know, cut them pups, get them up and out, and then clean them up. You know, and to be honest, and that's what the cleaning up process. Actually, to get the pups out, it really don't take number like 30, 40 minutes. But, you know, the doc got to change, you know what I'm saying, equipment, clothes, all that stuff before they prepare for the next operation. Him going to another vet was going to start him all the way up from the process, but that's his choice. The guy with 6, it wasn't ready for him. So keep that stuff in mind. Them the 5 signs. I painted you guys scenario how they can go. I told you guys, you know what I'm saying, what number it need to be. Don't let a vet tell you nothing wrong. You know, because some vets will tell your folks just to get the dollar out you and send you the other way. And you might lose a pup or 2 out your litter just because it ain't fully developed. You know, you want to shoot for 3 and under. You guys go, you know what I'm saying, check our website at www.truepowerhousefrenchies.com. Check me out on same handle name, Instagram, truepowerhousefrenchies.com. No, True Powerhouse Frenchies. I'm sorry. Um, and you use that name, you know, anywhere TikTok, you'll find us there, you guys. Same handle. I'll talk to you guys on the next one, you know. All right.